Evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to Crypto Chat UK. I'm on tonight because I really want to mention a few things. I know I've been missing for a while, and I am trying to build up my YouTube channel. It's no good not doing any videos, but I did mention in the video why. One of the reasons is my son moved in, so I had to do a loft conversion. I've been doing a lot of work sorting out to get ready for him. That's been really good. Really happy to have him with me now. And also broke my leg, would you believe, in the early part of May. Really badly. I had to have an operation. I have mentioned this in another video. It's still killing me. I've got a pin in it. But it's getting there. It's getting there. Don't need any sympathy. It's getting there. Hopefully, another month or two, I'll be running around again. But I'm trying. Anyway, did want to mention a few things. I thought I'd better get, even though I'm not set up properly yet. But I thought I'd better get on. I've got the green screen. Not using it, but I kind of am using it because you can't see all the background. But I've never even used a green screen before, so I don't even know what I'm doing. But it's great as being just a background for me anyway, so you can't see all my bits behind and stuff and the rubbish and all that. So, but I want to mention Ethos, just a couple of little things, just off the cuff, just randomly. But Ethos, absolutely amazing. I am loving this, and I always knew it was going to be great. We have still yet to see how it goes, of course, but I think it's going to be phenomenal. It's a little bit weird. We've just had the release in Germany, I think, first, and the release in the USA. Or was it? I thought it was supposed to be released in Holland. I'll have to check anyway. But release in Germany, USA. They're going to release, or this is what they said, release it in a country a day. So from the start of when they release it, a country every day. Can't wait for it to be in the UK. I haven't got it yet. Can't wait. There's a lot more details on it. I think they've released the Android version first, and then the iOS version is going to be after. I'm presuming it's going to be any day now. I really believe in this team. It's amazing. The ethics on this team, the hard work they've put in, and they continually to do it, but also wanting to do things properly, not half-hearted. So I'm really impressed. And as they go along, they are going to increase the functionality of it. This, Ethos, could be, if not one of the biggest things to be released for assisting in adoption, making it more user-friendly and easier. We all know this if you've looked into Ethos. If you haven't, bloody well look into it because it's phenomenal, okay? So get that looked at. I am hoping it's releasing very soon for the UK because I can't wait. Now, when they release in every country that they're going to release to, you will then get your free airdrops. If you're pre-registered, you'll get your free airdrops. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know how many you're going to get of what. They have mentioned which ones. They give updates for that. But I don't know how many of each you're going to get. But anyway, if it's if it's free, why would you turn it away? And I really like not only the look of building up to this, but I have looked into the team as it's been going along, and I just love the way they do things, and I love the fact that they seem to be really, really dedicated and seem to have not only really good work ethics, but they also really want this ecosystem to grow and make it simpler and easier for people. So there's some great stuff on there. I'm not going to show you all the stuff on their website now because there is some phenomenal stuff and new stuff. Old stuff, but you'll get the app and learn about it, and away we go. I'm going to be on that as soon as it comes out. Okay, now the thing about Ethos, before I go on to anything else, is I have been dead surprised because I thought when the app would come out, we'd have massive growth, and yes, we did. Okay, yes, we did. If I go to Ethos here now, we got some massive growth, and I was thinking, oh God, I wish I'd have bought in now because I was going to buy some more. I've got some, not much. I think I've only got like 300 odd Ethos or something like that. I was going to buy more a long time ago. I wish I'd bought it when it was 5 cents, you know. But anyway, even now, if you bought it at that time, you're going to be in the money. But if you look at the graph on this over the last, well, let's say the 7 days, you can see it spiked. This is when the first one was released, I presume. And then, it had a little bit of normal. Then it spiked again for the USA market. Now, I didn't think it was going to continue growing. I looked at it at $2 something. I thought, oh, bit of a killer. And then it dropped, had a really steep drop. So obviously some people were ready to sell when it grew, which is fine. That'll probably correct itself. There'll probably have a lot more growth on it. But it probably is. I mean, don't forget, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own research, have a look at your own things, make sure you're happy with what you do. But in my opinion, even now it's probably going to be a really good buy-in. But it could go lower. So keep an eye on it. If you are going to buy some more, keep an eye. I'm keeping an eye on it because I want to buy some more. I'm really looking forward to buying some more Ethos. But I'm trying to keep an eye on it, see where the bottom is and stuff. I think as soon as it's released for the USA, it's weird how it's spiked, but then obviously there's been people just anticipating and waiting to sell, make some money off it. but it is going to be huge as far as I'm concerned. Don't forget, there's lots of countries it's going to be in. But a bit surprised about that. I thought it would continue to grow, but it was looking like it was spiking a bit too much. But great. I think it's either a great value now, or it's going to be great value if you can find the bottom on it of where it gets to. Obviously, it was a little bit lower than this before. If you look, like 160 or 159, it's been like that recently. So keep an eye on that if you're interested in it, but certainly get the app if you haven't pre-registered. Poor you, because you're not going to get them free cryptos when it is fully released. Don't forget the functionality to Ethos is going to be increased. They've already said what they anticipate they're going to do. They're already working on a lot of things. So you're going to have almost all the things you need to do with cryptos in one place by the looks of it, and more, including a fiat gateway in the future. So as long as they pull all that off, you're talking about they're setting the bar for any software or anybody coming in trying to achieve the same thing or similar. It is setting the bar, and I think it's perhaps going to be the best thing this year. And I think over the next year or two, this is what's going to help the whole crypto market, the new ecosystem, the blockchain stuff. It's going to help it grow, expand, be more exposed to people, and it's going to be great because people are going to learn off it a lot easier and won't be scared. Okay, once they get used to it, won't be scared of it, and that's the thing to do. Okay, I want to very, very quickly mention the drops and all this FUD. It's just crazy, some of the shit that's put out there about blockchain cryptocurrencies, and particular Bitcoin. They go, oh my god, it's the end of Bitcoin and all this lot when we have a drop. I mean, I don't want to mention it again too much, but keep mentioning it. Just look at the history of it. I mean, currently it's approximately, what have I got here? It's probably approximately 65% from its highest point when it was about, I think it was about $19,600 and something dollars. It's now about 65% of that. Okay, sorry, it's dropped 65. No, it's dropped 65% of that. It has got a little bit lower, so probably we've dropped 70% or more, and we've gone back up to 65%. We've got higher than that, but this market is new. I don't want to bang on about it. It is a new ecosystem. The 271 billion the whole market's at now is low. It's going to be huge. It might drop more at some point. It will grow more. Don't forget, every one of them points where we've had the massive drops, 80% drop we've had over the years, 30%, 40%, 60%, all this, it's all come back in the end. Now the thing is, it is a new market. It is changing constantly. I have seen a bit difference. I think if I briefly tell you, December, January, when we had that massive growth, we all knew it was growing too fast. We knew there was going to drop and a pullback coming. Nobody knew it was going to be to the amount it was. But it's not the first time that's happened, okay? It just looks bigger because the actual dollar size, the amounts, are so huge. But the percentage-wise, it's there. So there's a lot to go at, guys. And if you learn about the market. Now, on that note, I am a little bit fed up of hearing, and I don't think we should keep going on about where will it moon, Lambo, or why isn't my coin making all this money in a week or a month or out like that? Look, there's no other investment that you do where you're thinking that way. Okay? There's no other investment. Now, I'd like people more to look at the blockchain itself and the cryptos as its use cases, of course, but there is money to be made on it. So, yes, invest and be an investor, of course. You can't have a market like this and not be investing. I mean, that's a big part of it. There is other there is reasons for it to be so good and for the future, and the reasons that people like myself understand why we have so much confidence. So yeah, we understand the market, and this is why we have so much confidence in it, even when it drops. I don't even blink an eye. When it knocks 400 or 500 billion off, I don't even blink an eye. I don't even worry about it. I know it's not disappearing, yeah, and I know it's early on. And if you stop considering, yeah, let's moon, let's have it, when's it going to moon, mine's mooning. Yeah, if that happens, and you talk about the bullish market, when are the bulls coming back and stuff like that, we don't need it like that as such. Great if the bulls come. Great if, if there's big investment over a short period of time. Great if it moons, as you call it. Not the kind of terminology I use, I'm sorry. Great if you get, you want your Lambo and you get your Lambo. It's great, yeah. But don't expect that in such a short period of time. If it happens, great, that's a bonus. Do not expect it over a short period of time. And if you do, kind of buy at the wrong time high, or you buy low and it goes high and you drop some, stop panicking as far as I'm concerned, stop panicking. If you're into the good projects, I'm very tight on the fundamentals mostly of the crypto world, but I also do dabble a little bit. I have my little punts at the random ones that I think, ooh, that could be a bit of a punt, you never know. But I also have some of the other stuff that I like the projects on. But the main stuff I invest in, definitely the fundamentals, because you are pretty confident, and I'm personally and 100% sure almost, that they are going to make it through and not going to be the ones that fall. There is, don't forget, I'm not into ICOs. You can make a lot of money out of ICOs. If you imagine going in an ICO and Ethos, you're in a really good position. Let me just put this back on to paint it out. If you're going to Ethos when it was at ICO level, some people did. You could have made, and you still would have made a lot of money even at this point. At the $1.96, you would be in the big money. But even though I'm not into ICOs yet, they're great. Look at and be careful. There is a lot of cons out there, of course there is, and it gives a bad reputation for the crypto markets and the blockchain. It does give a bad reputation. People then who are newbies think it's all a big con, think it's all a rubbish, it's just going to be a bubble and this, that and the other. And that's because they don't understand the market, of course. They don't quite get onto it, they're not grasping it. Take your time and absorb as much as you can. Learn more about it, because you're going to miss out if you don't get involved, of course. But just stop panicking. That's the biggest thing to do. And if you are going to invest, learn from it first. Don't want to reiterate, but all this, wanting it to go up sky high overnight is ridiculous for any investment. If it happens, that's great. But look at the long term. I'm in it long term. I'm in it because I know it's going to grow. In fact, I'll probably pull money out too early where I'm thinking, oh yeah, I've made some, and it would have been worth a lot more. That might happen. But just keep an eye on it and just don't miss out on it. Don't leave it alone if you've just been slightly burnt. Go and do some more research on it. You'll see whatever you pulled out on, if you did pull money out on, if you were scared, you'll see it'll be worth more in the end. As long as you're careful on the projects and the cryptos that you had. So, let me just have a look. Well, that's basically it. That's all I want to go through for at the moment. I just want to do a random. Hope I haven't babbled too much. Have a look into this. If you want me to cover anything or speak to you about anything, I try and mostly stick to well, smaller stuff and kind of big stuff, just helping people to understand it more. So I do speak to people face to face more than YouTube, but I hope to do the YouTube a bit more as it goes along and learn a bit more, like the green screen. You know, I mean, you just got green behind me. I just don't know what's going on, but at least you can't see the crap. All right, but if you do have any questions, let me know on email, or give us a call or text. That's not a problem if you know me already. And hopefully, guys, I will speak to you soon. I'll be doing loads more videos shortly. See you soon.